Hello everyone, I am here to introduce you to all the goats. In my last video I only introduced some of the goats, but in this video I'll introduce you properly all of the goats. This is Caraday, and Caraday is the hog. She used to be the boss at one point, but here's a little story I'll tell you after I introduce all the goats. And she's like the hog. She wants food. I imagine her when she speaks. She says food like this: food, or food. Caraday wants food. And then here is Penny, and she has no front teeth. She is a 10-year-old Nubian female goat, and she's very lovey. Then here is Ebony. She's a lovey and a good mom. Remember that baby from the other video, from my last video? She can be a little googly sometimes, and as you can see, she's rubbing on me right now. Well, that baby, he was the son of her. He's unfortunately dead. You know how he died? Ebony squished him. She sat on him. She once even sat on one of her own babies. You have to admit that is a little stupid. And then Missy. She is 9 years old. She's the daughter of Penny, and she's a good milking goat. And she's not the oldest of the goats, but she's the biggest of the goats. And then right next to her is her daughter Rosie. Rosie is actually going to give birth next. She is the grumpy, moody 2-year-old. When my mom was doing her hoofs, clipping them, she was like, manicure? And then I'll show you Tilula. She is 1 year old, aren't you? You're only 1 year old. You're like goat years 13, 14. And you know how I imagine her speaking? Hey, you want to play? Yeah. She's very cute, and she's also pregnant as well. And I think that's the 6 adults. And then let me show you the baby. Remember in my last video when I said that Ebony was pregnant? She gave birth to twins. A boy and a girl. This is the girl. We sold the boy. She just wagged me. She just like cursed. Hey, Penny. She is 3 weeks. She turned 3 weeks old today. She's 3 weeks old now, and she's actually very adorable. Aren't you, Zelda? That's her name, Zelda. I named her. Isn't that adorable? There's tiny little teeth. Hi, Ebony. Let me show you. She's my best friend. Me and Zelda are really good friends. And Ebony's her mommy. What was that? What was just that thingy? And those are the goats. You met the goats. And also, there's a link in the description to a photo of each goat. So I really hope you enjoyed watching the goats behave like goats, and you know. But before I go, I'm going to tell you each the ages. Penny, 10. Kind of old for a goat. No offense, Penny. Rosie, 2 years old. A late teenager in goat years. Missy, 9 years old. That's like 40, late 40s in goat years. Tallulah, 1 year old. That's like 13, 14 in goat years. Ebony, 8 years old. Caraday, 7 years old. And then little Zelda here, 3 weeks old. So those are the goats. You know their personalities and all that. And I hope you enjoyed watching the goats behave like goats. And I will catch you around. Bye.